Hi, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Waveney. Garbage, trash, litter, waste, rubbish, whatever you call it, it's time to start thinking about it. I think if we'd done our rubbish-free year 10 years ago, the public would have considered us green freaks. But a lot's changed in the last 10 years.
Between 2002 and 2005, globally, organic food sales went up 44%.
67% of consumers in the US and Europe now claim to have boycotted products on ethical grounds.
And over 60% of Dutch and French consumers report they are willing to pay a premium for ethical products. Let's look now at why reducing waste is such an important issue.
Since 1976, plastic has been the most used material in the world. That's meant that a whole generation of consumers have learnt new ways of buying things and of disposing of things. So even though this stuff lasts for hundreds of years, now we just buy it, use it and throw it away.
But it doesn't go away. All of the plastic I've used from the time I was born until now, every water bottle, bread bag, takeout container, synthetic item of clothing, all of it is still somewhere and will take hundreds of years to break down.
And on average, only 1% of what we buy is still in use 6 months later. Photographic artist Chris Jordan explores the phenomenon of American consumerism. This image depicts 60,000 plastic bags, the amount consumed every 5 seconds. This is 5 minutes worth of plastic beverage bottles. And this is almost 500,000 cell phones, the number retired every day.
Oh, this is getting a bit serious.
Yeah, and maybe a bit abstract.
I think it's time to bring it home.
Time to introduce the challenge?
Let's do it. We think it's important that Unilever,
and more specifically GCLT,
gain a first-hand appreciation of the challenges facing the eco-consumer demographic. So I'd like to thank you,
even though you don't know what for yet,
for agreeing to participate in Unilever's Biggest Loser!
Over the next 2 weeks, contestants, yes, that's you, will be pushed to their absolute limit.
You can do it!
Trained by New Zealand's toughest rubbish-free couple.
Let's go!
You'll be fighting for survival. Fighting for the title. Fighting for your planet. What's going to happen, I can't tell you. But it's competition time, and it's every person for themselves. Dreams will be shattered.
It's alright, you can do it.
And victories won. But at the end of the next 2 weeks, one person will have the glory of becoming Unilever's biggest loser.
The average amount of landfill waste generated per person per week is 10.5 kg.
Your challenge is to reduce your household's landfill waste by the biggest margin possible.
For example, if you were to produce only 4 kg of rubbish in a week, that would be a saving of 62%.
You have the next 2 weeks to make 2 attempts.
Your best attempt will be submitted for comparison at the next GCLT meeting.
The person who has reduced their household landfill waste by the biggest amount will be crowned Unilever's Biggest Loser.
Do you have any idea how to reduce your rubbish?
Don't worry, we do. Living rubbish-free involves a bit of planning and some creative thought, which gets easier and easier the more you do it. It's worth considering what the main sources of rubbish are.
Let's have a look. These things could have been recycled. We've got all of the paper, some plastics and all metal.
Food scraps and organic material can be composted.
These things are still usable. They could have been rehomed.
This is not recyclable, but there are different brands that have recyclable packaging.
To avoid this packaging, you need to shop in different places. No takeaway drinks, use the butcher with your own containers instead, and use the bulk food stores.
Some things you may just have to give up or find substitutes for. For example, you could buy chocolate with paper and foil wrapping.
These things could have been made at home, for example, breads, cookies and pizza bases.
Consider buying refillable pens, and for longer term items, wooden or stainless steel alternatives. The easiest way to avoid rubbish is by not bringing it home in the first place.
Instead of plastic bags, we've used our own reusable shopping bags.
And I know it sounds a bit like a hippie, but we've also made our own cotton bags. So we go to the bulk food store, we put flour in this one, and the fruit and veggie shop, we have our own bags, and we even have containers which we take to the butcher to have our meat put into, to avoid the styrofoam.
We transfer things from the bags to the reusable containers. We also buy bulk and reuse containers. For example, this is our dishwashing liquid. We've been using this container for a year. That goes for all of our cleaners. We've had these containers for ages. We just take them to the bulk food store and refill them. Another really cool thing is this. This is our scrubbing brush, and it's got no plastic. It's got a completely compostable head. So when we're finished with it, we unscrew it and just buy a replacement. This is our laundry, and we've tried to avoid plastic as much as possible. We've got old-fashioned wooden pegs and a cane basket, a wooden scrubbing brush and laundry detergent in a glass bottle, and that's refillable. And we've also got an old-fashioned steel bucket.
In the bathroom, we use toilet paper, which is wrapped in paper. We've got toothpaste that comes in a metal tube so that it goes to the scrap metal dealer. For deodorant, I can use a spray-on because that's recycled at the curbside. The toothbrush is actually made from recycled yogurt containers, and when we're finished with it, it will go back to the manufacturer to be turned into plastic lumber. The dental floss comes in a cardboard container, and then for shaving, I use an electric razor. In the office, we've got paper that can be recycled, pens that can be refilled, we've got paper-based Scotch tape, so that can be recycled into the paper recycling. For the highlighter, we use a colouring in pencil, works really well. Metal paper clips, and the glue can be refilled.
We hope you've enjoyed learning about our rubbish-free lifestyle.
We also hope you enjoy your rubbish-free challenge, and that this experience will provide you with a unique understanding of this growing global market.
When we launched our rubbish-free year, we laboriously researched our own solutions. However, you will be given your own rubbish-free kit.
Your kit will have a copy of this DVD and a selection of products that we've found absolutely essential to our challenge.
Like this composting bin.
And a handbook that will guide you step by step through your challenge.
Our website, rubbishfreeyear.co.nz, may also be of use. So good luck, and may the biggest loser be the winner in the end.